Kani kedai ke Batisi TV, bat pidang pet ya ke kubur baman kasni, belawan rasa pi da ke rupa, ringkat bat ke orange Nissan, lom sokpo near Fire Brigade Shillong.
New Nissan Kicks. Bookings open now.
Hadin kajing yok kem yaki Mynderi ki badai negari Afrika. Haki kendiat benai menjua na East Giant Hills District. Ki Pulit jongkani ke district ru kilalong ki bapet ngor, yok bakadan kajing wandrung bean ki Mynderi, Lyngba kari Bangladesh. Da kajing tresitom bat kajing bodien halor kene ringkat kajing klan ki bor sentian. Haka kendai terik mentau benai risau arazar kendai. Saki Pulit jongka West Giant Hills District. Ki layok kem salaingut ki Mynderi ki badai pat nakari Nigeria. Bat yakini layok kem nakasnong pedang syakam ke bahak papo West Giant Hills District. Ki balawan rung bean cakani kari India, Lyngba kari Bangladesh. Hapo kajing alam jong DSP uba Don Kupar Moksha, MPS, ki Pulit ke West Giant Hills District. Hakan dikasngi ki layok kem ya u Chuk Wuma Celestine Okuwa Lai Pusaus Nem Karta, u Lucky Osas Enebi Lai Punrius Nem Karta, bat u Noboizi Moses Chaim Arpa Pras Nem Karta. Haka jing toket yakini ki laingun, layok sai bakini ki Mynderi kilami nari Nigeria, haka hendru terek mentahi ubna risau, bat kilapoi ha Istanbul jongkari Turkey, haka nyo terek, bat hadaka pat jongkari Bangladesh kilapoi haka praterek. Bat Lyngba kajing Arab ki breo nari Bangladesh, layalam nanti yaki syakapot, bat wan keopat syakani kejelam Meghalaya. Nalor kini ki Mynderi nakari Nigeria, ki Pulit akan ikasngi kilakam ru iki breo ki ban nakani kejelahi, ki belaya rapat yaki ban wan rong bean syakani kari. Ki badan saungot baro, bakan top yau rihok cermang arpu pras nem karta, uni pokleng arpos nem karta, bat ukliar mon potmi kat pras nem karta, bat kini laingot kidai ki ban nakasnong kemai snong. Bat uway pat uday u Ronaldo Sendai arpues nem karta ubadai nakasnong lingkot.
I've seen in the newspapers over the past 1 month that there have been more than 17 to 18 foreign nationals from African nations who have been arrested in East Giant Hills District. Officers and men of East Giant Hills District have done a very good job in apprehending these foreign nationals who came in illegally into the country. Since that time, our OCs and ICs, our officers and men also have been alerted of the possibility that these foreign nationals will also be able to, may also come into our district, and so both in the national highways and especially in the border areas, we have asked our men to be vigilant, because as you know, we have a porous international border, and in addition to that, our OCs and ICs have also activated their sources and especially asked help from the village defense parties, and the village defense parties, we've asked them to help us in case they find anybody which is of a suspicious nature. So yesterday evening, in the evening, we got information that some unknown foreign nationals would be entering into our area, into our district. Most likely from the international border. So immediately DSP headquarters, DSP traffic here, Don Kupar Moksha, along with the police team, they went to Amlarem subdivision, and along with SDPO Amlarem, CI and OC Amlarem, OC Dauki, IC Muktapur, they were all involved in this, because as you know that the border is a long border, and we did not know which exact place that they would come from. So that's why they fanned out, and at around 1 a.m. in the morning, at a place about 10 kilometers away from Amlarem, somewhere around Denishkap area, 3 Nigerian nationals were apprehended, and during preliminary inquiry it was found that these Nigerian nationals had left Lagos, Nigeria on the 6th of October, and they came through Istanbul, Turkey, and they reached Dhaka on the 8th morning, on the 8th of October. From there, they had met a person, they met another Nigerian person, and with this person, 4th person, they all came along to Bangladesh. On reaching Bangladesh in Dhaka, this 4th person, of course, they said he disappeared, but they had a plan that he was also going to come, he was going to show them the way. But since he had disappeared, so they got a local Bangladeshi fellow to bring them all the way to the border. When they reached the border, they had to cross through some swampy area and some riverside. And according to them, they said that once they crossed into India, they met some local people and they asked them for transportation. And about 45 minutes from where they crossed the border, 45 minutes upwards, they were apprehended by our police team. And when we apprehended them, there were 4 locals from that Sindai Amlaram area who were helping these foreign nationals who had entered illegally. So these local people, 4 local people also have been arrested, and a vehicle, Chevrolet Spark vehicle, which was used for transporting these Nigerian nationals, also has been seized. Now they had a number of bags with them, so the bags were checked and seized accordingly in front of the magistrate. However, nothing incriminating was found in those bags. But on initial inquiry, they said that they come to India for garment business. Now we have registered a case by Amlaram PS case number 2410/2019 under section 14A C of the Foreigners Act, and they have been produced. All the 7 of them have been produced in court as of now, as we speak. Our sources say that these 4, if not 4, but at least 2 of them knew that it was an illegal thing, and then they had done this probably with some kind of understanding with their Bangladeshi people. So I'm sure that they knew what they did was wrong, and I'm sure that people are very people have become very aware now of what is right, what is wrong. So we cannot say that that they don't know that.
Because out of they would like to help somebody else. So
I don't believe that that they didn't know that it was illegal for these people to cross over. And since these people are from that area, say your Sindai, Muktapur area, so they know that anybody crossing the border is an illegal thing. So and when you look at it, then it becomes a danger for our district, our state, and our country, because it becomes, it's like the national security of the country is at stake, and so we cannot have these things happening. So we have to stop. When we crossed the border, we saw a guard, we saw an armed guard. Well, they didn't know whether it was BSF or police or whatever, but they said when we crossed the border, we knew the person, the Bangladeshi person, pointed it to them and said, that is the border. You cross that and you are into India. And they said that when they came into India, they saw the armed person, but this person did not see them, and so they could easily cross over. Now, it is true that the BSF has done a good job of stopping cattle smuggling, and over 1,000 cattle have been, just in this district alone, 1,000 cattle have been seized by the BSF. However, this question of why they could not stop these Nigerian nationals, I think that is something which I cannot comment, because you see, I think it will be advisable if you can call up the officers, the commandant of the BSF, and I think he will be in a better position to answer to these questions. I think that would be the most better thing.